Did you know that you've been cooking salmon wrong all this time? I'm going to show you how to cook it to perfection. Spit it out. Come on.
Big thanks to borniak smokers for sponsoring this video.
I bet you 9 out of 10 people take their salmon, put it in a pan, get that crispy crust at the bottom, and then flip it around and cook it on the other side. If you're that person, then this video is for you. Yes, we're going to change that. I'm going to show you how to make a better salmon, a tastier salmon. Look at this beauty that I got right here. Before I'm going to work on my salmon, I'm going to take this basket. And you don't need a basket like this, you can use a grill grate. But the reason that I'm using it is because of this. This is an orange, of course. And this orange is going to give me flavor. And that flavor is going to work really well together with that salmon. I'm going to cut it into slices. I'm going to do the same for some lemon. Lime, of course. And it's those citrus flavors that we're mixing up here. Basically, we just want a whole bunch of slices. Lots and lots of flavor. And if you're not really into eating fish or you don't like fish flavors, then this is a great way to kind of build up fish flavors. Salmon in itself is kind of a fatty fish and therefore it has more flavor. But at the same time, it's very, very delicate. I'm going to take these slices and put them in my tray. As you can see, I still have some holes left. I don't need to cover the whole thing. I just want to get a good base layer in. Let's unpack that salmon now. What a beauty. Take a look at that. The skin of the salmon is already descaled and this looks absolutely perfect. The bones have also been removed, and this is something that you can have your fish guy do for you. No reason for you to do all the hard work, especially with fish. Of course, I got all of that lemon, lime and orange juice and orange in the tray, and I can just put the salmon on, or I can score the skin. That way, when we start smoking the salmon, we're actually putting in more flavor inside that salmon. Let's open it up. Don't need much, just a little bit. And we flip this around and then it goes into the tray of flavor. Look at that. Looks absolutely freaking gorgeous. For seasoning, I will be using the PITMASTERX Tweety seasoning. Works really well with salmon and it just builds up another layer of flavor. If you got a beautiful salmon like this, don't be shy. It's a rather thick cut of fish. Now this is ready to go on the barbecue. I'll be smoking in my borniak smoker, which is an electric smoker. All I need to do is just switch it on, set it to temperature and add some wood chips to it. It will then start creating smoke all by itself. And I want to smoke this salmon at a temperature of 90 degrees Celsius, which is around 194 degrees Fahrenheit. That temperature is really, really important because what you want is for that salmon to slowly warm up. If you hit it in a pan, you're going to get a nice crust on the outside, but you're also going to dry out that part. It's just the same thing as with a steak. You do want to do that reverse sear first so that you get that perfect cooked center and then a nice crust on the outside. And the same thing goes for salmon. Since the salmon is smoking low and slow, we got plenty of time to make a delicious sauce to go with it. I'm going to heat up a pan, take a cup of water, and to that I'm going to add a bag of cranberries. It's around 340 grams of cranberries or about 1.5 cup. I'm also going to add about a 1/4 cup or 75 grams of sugar, 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce, a cup of ketchup and 2 tablespoons of honey. And to match it up with the seasoning on the salmon, I'm going to put in a tablespoon of the Tweety seasoning from PITMASTERX. If you're looking for the recipe of the Tweety seasoning, it's on our website, PITMASTERX.com, or you can buy it in our shop if you want to. I'm going to put the lid on, let it come up to a boil, and then I'm going to take the lid off again and then let it reduce to almost a sauce consistency. Look at this sauce! It's super, super bright in color and it smells freaking amazing. Now all I need to do is get my blender out if I can find one. Yeah, there it is. Now let's blend this up. And to make sure that I get a smooth sauce, I'm going to take it and put it through the strainer just to get rid of any impurities, aka chunky bits from the cranberry. And it's kind of fun to make like barbecue sauces yourself and put a little bit of extra effort in, like fresh fruit like this. It just makes your barbecue sauce special. It just tastes different. Now the sauce is done. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. Let's get the salmon out and check on it. It's been smoking and steaming and definitely picked up a little bit of smoke color. I always like to check the core temperature. This is going to give me an indication of how long it's going to take. I'm currently running at a core temperature of 36 degrees Celsius, which means I still have a little longer to go. I'm estimating about 15 minutes, but I'm already going to put on that sauce. Look at how nice and thick that has become. It is actually a little bit too thick for my cow. Come on. Let's go, cow. You can do it. I know you can. It's really the perfect barbecue sauce consistency. But this is more like a gravy cow. Spit it out. Come on. There we go. Come on, little cow. You can do it. Cranberry barbecue sauce. It's almost like it's already Christmas. Bookmark this barbecue sauce. It's on our website. The recipe, PITMASTERX.com. Go check it out. And then you have this ready to go for Christmas, because you can use this in any Christmas recipe. It will fit perfectly on your turkey too. Just in case you were wondering for Thanksgiving, this just might be your next go-to barbecue sauce. All right, this now goes back into the borniak smoker. Look at that beauty. And keep on smoking. It's been about an hour now, and oh, look at this beauty. I'm gonna show you how I know that my salmon is ready. It's a bit of a trick. The thing is, what I like to do is just go underneath with my hands, and it's supposed to be completely soft now, to the point where if you lift it up, it starts to break and tear, like that. You see that? That's a telltale sign of having a perfect salmon. Look at how it tears up, how easy that works, how easy that goes. Even with the skin, it became so tender. Some might call this pulled salmon. And the core temperature is just over 45 degrees Celsius. And the maximum temperature that I like for my core temperature is 63 degrees Celsius, because that is the point where all those white bubbles start popping up, and you don't want that, because then your salmon will look ugly, but it also will dry out and you will have the worst salmon ever. So the real trick to perfection is just going low and slow, smoking the salmon, taking it easy, putting on loads of flavor. The trick is just to stop cooking salmon in a pan. Just either go to the oven, which is like, okay, but in the barbecue, this thing is just amazing. And especially with a smoke cabinet that you control the temperature to perfection. The salmon is just so flaky. This is a no-chew salmon. Wow, wow, wow. This is some of the best salmon you will ever have in your life. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. You know where the recipes are. Good luck. Oh.